It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning. Welcome to the morning show. I'm David Stroud, here with Scooter Scott Callies.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. We want to thank you for joining us this morning on this Thursday,
On this
July 30th.
59
June 30th.
degrees
June
when I
30th.
drove in
Yeah.
morning. It was nice.
It was,
cooled
yeah.
down a little bit.
Showed 63 in my truck.
It's
I had
59 when I left the house, but I left the house a little earlier.
Oh, yeah. It was beautiful.
It was a nice little cooler morning.
Yeah, I
I
rolled
love it.
all the windows down.
Yes.
Yep. Didn't have to do anything
It felt
with the
good.
AC.
It felt good.
It felt really good. And we hope you're enjoying that.
Yes, you need to be out enjoying it. Get out of the house right now.
I know, right?
Get out there right now before it heats up.
But then I drove by NAEC and it said excessive heat warning. Be safe. And I was like,
It's
Which it
probably
has been
coming
hot,
back. It's probably coming back.
yeah. The last couple of days though during the day have actually
Yes.
been nice.
They have been.
Yeah. So I'll take it. Hopefully, when I do the weather here in a little bit, that it continues.
There you go. I hope so. We'll find out.
Right. Before then, we'd like to bring you the morning prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Home. With all our respect, they have 29 in the state and one in Memphis, Tennessee. And with that, we'll take a pause for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, we want to have you watch over us this weekend. There's going to be a lot of fireworks, a lot of festivities, people having just a good time. And we know what that can bring. Sometimes firework burns, popping a finger or two. So just, watch over us that we be safe this weekend and everybody has a good time. This I pray. Amen. Roller Funeral Home. Amen. With all our respect. If you need pre-need service, just give them a call, 870-425-2161. We appreciate them in our time of need when we lose a loved one. It's a very tough situation, and so it's good to have a plan in place when it does happen, because none of us are getting out alive.
Go see them. They're right there on Highway 5 North. If you don't know where they're located, they're just a couple miles up. Look for the biggest flag in Mountain Home.
That's right.
You'll find them.
That's right. Turn right down in there. And like I said, go see them. They can help you out. They're very nice people. They know what they're doing. They've been doing it a long time. They have 29 in the state, so obviously that's a company that's been around a long time and can help you, like I said, in your time of need when you lose a loved one. So with that, we'll take a quick commercial break and laugh a little bit, right?
Get a quick word from
Bob and Linda Zadora. Yeah.
Ever been in a cave before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the car!
How will we?
The car! Your offer's been accepted. Ever bought a house before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the closing.
But how will we?
The closing!
And we're back, and we appreciate that message from Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Team. You know, when choosing a realtor, that can happen. You go and look at the listing, you look at the house, you walk around, and you're looking around, and you're like, where are they? And they're around the corner somewhere. Now, sometimes they want to give you a little bit of space, you know.
Which is good.
And let you walk through it. But if you walk through the whole house and the yard, and they're nowhere to be found, and maybe you had a question. You spotted something. Hey, what about this? Where? I'll see you at the closing.
I'll see you at the closing.
But I haven't decided to buy it.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter at all. I'm sorry. I crack up every time I watch that one. That's a good commercial. They chose wisely. I really do believe that. And with a 98% satisfaction rating, give Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Team a call. They're at 870-405-0793. And with that, we'll take a look at the White River, brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zadora. They are in Marion County, looking over into Baxter County. That is Cotter, Arkansas. Absolutely beautiful. Look at them clouds. Mm-hmm. Blue sky, beautiful day, God's country. Yes, sir. If you
Today would be the day to be out fishing on there.
Yeah. If you want to take a look at this on your computer, go to retiretoarkansas.net. You'll find this one and also a bunch of other camera views that zoom in. One of them zooms into the water real close. That's Scooter Mountain off in Missouri.
We just named it.
Right? Yeah, I'm going with it. That's it. For me, it's Scooter Mountain. It's somewhere in Missouri. We will never know the actual name. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. There's the Rainbow Bridge to the left. We do know it's named the Rainbow Bridge. The ball field down in Cotter. Beautiful spring. They've got a rope swing into it. If you need to be...
They have done a lot with Cotter, and I'm
Yes.
telling you, they have really made it an awesome place to go. So if you haven't been there in a while, it's not some little stuffy up, just nothing going on community. They've got it happening. It's pretty cool.
Yes, go down to the White Sands restaurant. That's a great place to eat breakfast. They've got another little store that serves breakfast also, and I can't think of the name. I apologize. But you know what? Surprise, go down there and check it out.
Look at that water moving.
Yep, 8 generators flowing. It's been flowing for weeks now. It's going to continue to flow. They've got to let that water out of Old Shoals Lake. So, and we're good with that because then it's going to open up them campsites and we'll get at least a couple of months worth of camping out of them,
Yep.
It just rained and rained and rained. Excuse me, and then it stopped, and we're glad for that. But go to retiretoarkansas.net where you can find the Z-Team listings. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, they also have the MLS listings of the area. They are licensed here in Arkansas and Missouri. So maybe if you're looking to settle up in Gainesville or Bakersfield or somewhere in those areas, they can show you the listings. And
They take care of you.
yeah, they can take care of you. Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z-Team, realtors you'd recommend to a friend. We sure do appreciate their sponsorship of the morning weather. And so let's see what the outlook looks like. Today in Mountain Home it's 61 degrees, in Harrison it's 57, Batesville 61, Yaleville 56, Marshall 57, Salem 53, Mountain View 57, Calico Rock at 61, West Plains, Missouri at 53, Springfield, Missouri at 61, Poplar Bluff at 60, and St. Louis is at 60. Refreshing. Shh, be quiet.
Be quiet. While it refreshes. It
It's
moves
looking-
quicker when you're quiet.
It's looking real good over Mountain Home, Arkansas, in the Twin Lakes area. Let's zoom out to the nation where it didn't look like we didn't have a lot of activity across the Ozarks.
I'm glad they labeled that North America, so I knew
Yes,
what it was.
we are in North America. There's Mexico down here and Canada, and it looks like they're getting the most activity up in Wisconsin. Ontario. I don't really know up there, Quebec and Ontario. It looks like Denver's might be getting something a little soon. Let's click play here. Down in New Orleans, Louisiana, parts of the Gulf and Texas, they're getting some heavy activity. It looks like some thunder showers and some major storms. So watch out for that if you're going to be in that area, which you could be watching. And it looks like Utah and Colorado have just a little bit of activity. If you watch it coming across the northern part of the state, it looks like Denver's going to be all right. So that's a look at your radar of old Mountain Home, Arkansas. Missouri and Arkansas look pretty clear to me. It looks like a severe outlook that's over on the East Coast in the New York area.
It's good
It's-
on this screen when they're showing somewhere else. That means there's
Yeah.
nothing here.
There's nothing here. I'll take it. National Weather Outlook, air quality alerts in parts of Texas. You got flood watches in the southeastern part of Utah, parts of Colorado. Otherwise, we look good in our area. 7-day forecast. Today is sunny, high of 93. Tonight is clear, low of 70. Friday, sunny, then isolated thunderstorms at 20%, high of 93. Friday night, isolated thunderstorms and mostly clear, low of 72. Saturday, got a chance of thunderstorms at 40%, a high of 92. Saturday, Night, you got a slight chance at 20%, low of 71. Sunday, chance of thunderstorms at 40%, high of 90. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low of 72. Monday, chance of thunderstorms at 30%, high of 92. So it's going to be a good weekend. These are small chances of thunder showers and rain.
Weekend?
Yeah, we'll be up in Missouri, and you know how it works. It likes to go around Mountain Home up into Missouri.
Yes. So you'll probably end up.
We'll get a shower or two, I bet, but I don't think it's going to last very long.
You're going from Friday to Sunday?
Yeah, Friday night to Monday morning.
Monday morning? Okay, so you may see a drop or two.
We may see a drop or two. I think it's going to be okay. Let's roll down in here. Let's see, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms on Monday, mainly after 1 p.m. So that's going to be after we've left.
As long as you got a decent tent, you're fine.
Partly cloudy, low of 72 Sunday night. Yeah, it's going to be
here's
fine.
Thing, when it's raining, don't touch the side of the tent.
I know, right? That lets it in. I'll probably go ahead and get an extra tarp to throw over the top of it.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. Pollen count today is low. Tree pollen count today is low. Grass pollen today is high. It looks like tomorrow it's high and Saturday it's high. They don't know with, tree pollen. We'll just have to wait and see. Norfolk Lake water level is at 568.07. Level is 16 feet above full pool.
It's coming down.
Yeah, they're generating 1 right now. Bull Shoals Lake water level is at 682.09. Level is 23 feet above full pool, and they are still generating 8. So be careful if you're on the white. Wear your life jacket. Be mindful that anything can happen when that water's rushing.
Yep.
It changes. The river as debris and stuff could pop out of nowhere or be just under the water. So if you're in a boat, you hit it with that prop. Some people
Just be careful out there.
Yeah, be careful out there.
I would suggest wearing a life jacket, even if you normally don't, just with the extra current. You never know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Especially when you're moving up, when you're going back upstream. Mm-hmm. You hit something or something happens.
Right.
You want to be prepared.
Be prepared. Be careful.
Want everybody to have a good weekend.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
Have any.
Yeah, be safe when you're out there.
Yep.
The weather is brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. Give them a call at 870-405-0793. Go to retiredtoarkansas.net. You can find their listings. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, they're realtors we recommend to you. With that, we're going to take a short break, and we'll come back with some community news.
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Connor.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We want to thank you for joining us. It's fireworks time, right?
It is.
If you missed the Red, White, and Blue Festival at ASU Mountain Home, don't worry. There is more to come this weekend. The Lake North Fork Fireworks Show will be at 9:15 on Sunday, July 3rd. Then Flippin' Fire Department 35th Annual Fireworks Festival. It's a whole festival. So from 4 to 10:30 p.m., that'll be July 3rd. That'll be Sunday. They will have Nashville recording artist Tyler Braden there. Have you heard of him?
I haven't. I haven't been following it, though. I just don't have that kind of time.
No. don't have that kind of time for music. Everybody's got time for
I'll
music.
listen to some music, but
And then
I don't know. I don't know who he is.
That's okay.
I'm a country fan, so
He's a country Nashville recording artist. I guess he's up and coming, and he's ready to blow some stuff up.
and
Not
he
literally,
planned-
literally, just
and he
fireworks.
plans on doing that and flipping.
Yes, he plans on doing it at the Flippin' Fire Department 35th Annual Fireworks Festival. So that's been going on quite a long time now. Have you ever been to that one?
I have not been
I
to
have
that
not
one.
either.
Usually, I always go to the red, white, and blue, and then this year I was out of town. Which,
Yeah.
the first time ever, and I didn't like missing it. So
Yeah. Then we have the Bull Shoals fireworks show. That's July 4th. They always do it on the 4th at 9 p.m. I haven't been to that one either because I usually go to the one on Norfolk Bridge, and we like sitting up there. But
do you
like I
park
said,
on the bridge?
Yeah, we park on the bridge, but we make sure we get turned around where we're facing back to town. So
Yeah,
because
and that's what we usually do. We park over there by the bridge somewhere, right there on the road coming off the bridge, and where we
Yeah.
can watch it and get out of there. But
Right.
I did do one time. I did it on the lake. Whoo! Mm-mm.
Well,
You could walk from one side of the lake from the other just on,
On
boats. And we were in a big boat,
Mm-hmm.
and people are crazy because as soon as it ends, I mean they're hauling butt.
oh yeah, they're trying to get either to their stall or to their truck.
I went to the nearest cove and anchored and waited.
Right. That's
I
what we
let the
do.
mast go through, and
Just if you hang out about 12 minutes at max,
Yeah.
then everybody's dispersed and gone. Which I had a stall at Panther Bay, and that was nice. We did that 2 years in a row. That we just walked down to the dock, got on the boat, went out, anchored out. And then when it was done, we just waited a little bit, and then pulled right back in.
There
That
you
putting
go.
the boat in the water, and then having to pull it back out, and you're waiting for 72 people in front of you.
yeah.
No, I will never do that again. That's why we go ahead and, because I don't have the stall anymore, we go ahead and get on the bridge.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
It's crazy out there. I mean, it's a good time. I enjoyed being out on the water watching it.
Yeah.
And like I said, we went into the cove, we anchored up. Everybody jumped out and swam. I mean, you're kind of in a protection of the cove, so you didn't have to worry about any other boats. So we all
Right.
just jumped in and swam for a little bit.
Yeah. It was real
Kinda
nice.
nice.
It's real good. So the Baxter County Sheriff just wants everybody to be safe, stresses the importance of fireworks safety, especially with the dry weather the Twin Lakes area has experienced in the month of June. Authorities are urging area residents to follow state regulations regarding use and discharge of fireworks. Sheriff John Montgomery says Arkansas State law shooting fireworks is permitted between June 20th and July 10th. Now, if you do not follow the rules, it is a misdemeanor to shoot fireworks outside the designated date range. The code provides for a fine between $50 and $200 and a maximum imprisonment of 90 days or both for each offense. Now, think
Well, that
of
is-
what would you have to do to get 90 days in jail for shooting fireworks off?
Out of season.
Out of season. I would say you would have to be like having a firework. I better not give ideas. Right? So
90 days. What did you get put in lighting fireworks?
So, but they'll be out, during they're always at the Norfolk Bridge,
Yeah.
flying the helicopter over, watching everybody. They've got boats in the water, and they just, they're stressing, don't do anything stupid.
Yes,
Be
they
careful.
want you to enjoy
Yeah.
the vacation and everything you're doing. Guys, if you're going to be out there 4th of July on a boat, don't be drinking. Make sure, or
Right.
if you do, make sure whoever's driving the boat
Is not. They're
Is not.
sober.
Yes.
There's too many people, too
Yeah.
many boats out there.
and there will be too many people out there checking, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
don't risk it.
exactly.
End your weekend on a good note.
Right. Don't hold a firecracker in your hand with the fist. Because your mom will be opening your ketchup bottles for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Yep, that was from a movie, if you know which one.
I don't know. It happened here, wasn't last year, it was the year before, to somebody I knew.
Yeah? Oh, dang.
Not good.
You can tell me at the commercial.
There you go.
So if you're looking for something else to do, the Schliemann Center has all kinds of stuff going on. I just invite you to check them out. The Baxter County Library has a lot of events going on. Go to baxlib.org and go onto the calendar, and you can see all the events and programs that they have. You know, if fireworks are not your thing, you can always check that out. Their summer reading program is going on. Your kids, you know, it's good for them to read, and they can win prizes through the Baxter County Library for doing the summer reading program. And so with
They
that,
got so much going on over there at the library.
it is.
There's just so much.
It's amazing. They have musicians coming in now. They're having music inside the library.
There's plenty of stuff to do, especially with kids and stuff like that. You got the youth center, the city pool.
The city pool. I mean, the park, the new Hickory Park exclusive.
Yep.
Or not we're going to blank on the word. It's where everybody can join in the fun at the park. Yep. The playground has been built, and go check it out at Hickory Park. It's beautiful.
It is.
And there's more to come to all the parks. Mayor Hillary Adams has really stepped up and it was time to improve our parks. It's been 30 years since they've been touched, really.
Yep.
And so, you know, we voted on that and it passed, and I'm happy that
every park's going to be getting an uplift.
Yep, it's going to be great. Well, you have any more community news?
That's
You got
it.
something? All right. We're going to take a break and come back for a video from Arkansas Game and Fish.
Be right back.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry. Come be a part of our dental family.
There is a delight in the hardy life of the open. There are no words that can tell the hidden spirit of the wilderness, that can reveal its mystery, its melancholy, and its charm. The nation behaves well if it treats the natural resources as assets, which it must turn over to the next generation increased, and not impaired in value. Conservation means development, as much as it does protection. Theodore Roosevelt. In the early 1900s, President Roosevelt held a White House conference on conservation. As concerns about natural resources and wildlife grew, Americans were spreading west, replacing vast forests with cities, cropland, and pastures. Arkansas was changing, especially the wildlife. Elk, bison, and swan were completely gone from the state. Ducks, quail, and fish were harder to come by. Something had to be done. In 1915, Act 124 was signed into law, and the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission was born.
In 1916, Arkansas's first game wardens were hired for $80 a month, and they had to provide their own horses. Times have changed, and so have our tools, but the call to protect our state's wildlife and natural resources never will. I take a lot of pride in knowing we're all carrying on the legacy of those original 9 wardens.
In 1918, the Migratory Bird Treaty Act was passed. Unregulated hunting had caused populations of many bird species to decline sharply, and market hunting posed a similar threat to North America's waterfowl. The act set federal regulations on the hunting of migratory birds. And nearly 100 years later, that means plenty of ducks for us today.
During the 1920s, the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission took steps to increase the deer population in our state. As late as the 40s, the deer population remained bleak in Arkansas. Hunting was closed in several counties. But progress was being made, and with the help of the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, record harvests have become the norm with each deer season. of the state's oldest and most successful fish hatcheries was dug by hand and by mule right here in 1928. As director of the Game and Fish Commission's Fisheries Division for many years, some of Joe Hogan's innovative principles for raising fish in ponds and transporting them across the state are still practiced today.
In 1937, the Pittman-Robertson Act provided federal assistance for projects to restore, enhance, and manage wildlife resources. Arkansas has used millions of dollars over the years for habitat projects just like this one.
In 1945, Amendment 35 became effective, making the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission an independent state agency. This gave the commission much-needed stability and ushered in the way we still do business today.
This place is legendary among duck hunters. Thanks to the foresight of game and fish managers and commissioners nearly 70 years ago, this place is now known as one of the best places in the world to hunt mallards and flooded green timber. Alameda is one of the greatest places for the public to come hunt, and we're very fortunate to have it.
Thanks to the Dingell-Johnson Act signed in 1950, when you make purchases like this, you're actually giving back to fishing in our state.
In 1951, this beautiful place was completed. It's been stealing the hearts of fishermen for generations.
At the request of the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, NBC came to film a live duck hunt in 1956. And more than 250,000 ducks filled the air in front of the cameras on that day, and outdoorsmen have been flocking to our state ever since. 7 years later, I produced the first of many long-running fishing shows shot here in Arkansas.
How about that? Man, a pretty solid guy. Appreciate your help.
Yes, sir. Now, technology has really changed, but the thrill of filming the great outdoors never will.
We were known as the bear state long before we were known as the natural state, but black bears were almost hunted completely out of the state of Arkansas. Today we have over 5,000 bears in the state, thanks to the reintroduction effort in the 1950s and 60s. This reintroduction effort is recognized as the most successful reintroduction of a large carnivore in history, and we're very proud of that.
In 1971, hunter education classes began in the state of Arkansas. First and foremost, the Arkansas Game and Fish wants to make sure every hunt ends safely. It is something that has given me peace of mind and helped me to enjoy our hunting even more.
Can you imagine this beautiful spot being underwater? That's what would have happened had dams been put in place in the late 1960s. In part, thanks to the Arkansas Game and Fish, this became America's first national river, the Buffalo National River. Hundreds of thousands of people come to the Buffalo National River every year.
Elk once roamed Arkansas far and wide before the settlers transformed the landscape. Against the odds, the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission brought the elk back beginning in 1981. By 1998, the herd had grown large enough for a limited hunt. I got this one in 2004.
We're known for our miles of trails, wild game, and breathtaking views. When the 1/8 cent conservation sales tax passed in 1996, it gave the Game and Fish Commission much-needed funds to keep creating the habitats and improving the quality of wildlife our state reveres so much. It's nice to know that everyone in the state has a hand in helping nature.
I started my boat company right here in Arkansas. And in 2001, Game and Fish made boating safer for everyone by instituting boating education courses.
In 2001, the first of 4 Arkansas Game and Fish Nature Centers opened in Pine Bluff. Part classroom, part museum, part playground. These nature centers offer visitors walking trails, exhibits, and hands-on fun.
My love of fishing started long before we founded the Ranger Boat Company. In 2012, the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission resolved the minimum flow issue with the assistance of a lot of people. Now, trout have the habitat and conditions below Bull Shoals Dam to grow and thrive, and will benefit generations to come.
More than 100 years later, it is our mission to continue to carry out the legacy President Roosevelt once spoke about. Cherish these natural wonders. Cherish the natural resources. Cherish the history and romance as a sacred heritage for your children and your children's children.
This is our Arkansas.
My Arkansas.
My state.
This is my outdoors.
My weekend.
My life.
This is my everything.
This is my calling.
This is my legacy.
Thank you, Arkansas Game and Fish Commission.
You make the deer woods great.
You make the fishing great.
You make my state great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Arkansas Game and Fish Commission.
Thank you for protecting our most valuable resource for 100 years.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home.
At Serendipity Bliss, we love turning your day into a once-in-a-lifetime memory by offering unique, beautiful, and specialized event and wedding rentals that can transform any atmosphere into something you will never forget. Whether it's your dream wedding, a golden anniversary, sweet 16 party, or a company event, we can make any event blissfully perfect. Serendipity Bliss carries unique specialty gifts and bridal jewelry and helps coordinate decor, table items, theme-related pieces, and more. Make your day blissfully perfect with Serendipity Bliss, located behind Car Care Mountain Home.
Scrap Daddy's Metals is a full-service scrap recycling center accepting your scrap metals for recycling, paying you top dollar for all of your recyclable metals. They even buy cars and catalytic converters. Give them a call today at 870-424-6120 or visit them at 2821 Highway 5 North in Mountain Home. At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville. Close to Lake Norfolk and a short journey to Jordan County Line Liquor is your destination for all your refreshment needs. They offer the widest variety of all your wines, beers, and liquors with the cleanest atmosphere and the largest selection in the area. Not sure what to get? Ask Jordan County Line Liquor's friendly and knowledgeable staff for an expert recommendation you can't go wrong with. Also, don't forget about the Smoker's Den for all your smoking and accessory needs. That's Jordan County Line Liquor, close to Lake Norfolk, located on Highway 177 in Jordan, Arkansas.
Few people have a lukewarm reaction to the sight of a black bear. The most typical response is probably fear, followed closely by a sense of wonder. For some, black bears are a symbol of wilderness. For Myron Means, the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission's black bear biologist, bears elicit respect and admiration.
Their physiology, the lifestyle that they've evolved into, a feast and a fast lifestyle, you know, being able to go without food for 4 to 5 months at a time, have a gestation period, give birth, wean cubs. They're a truly remarkable animal.
The story of Arkansas's black bears almost ended tragically, but now it's literally a textbook example of wildlife management at its finest.
It was thought at the time of pre-settlement that Arkansas had maybe as many as 50,000 black bears in the state, and we were unofficially nicknamed the Bear State. Through the time of settlement, 1700s and 1800s, bears were market hunted for their fat, and they were almost hunted to extinction in the state. And by the late 1920s, the General Assembly of Arkansas actually made it illegal to bear hunt, to kill a bear in the state, but by that time it was almost too late.
As few as 3 or 4 dozen bears persisted in southeast Arkansas, in the bottomlands where the White and Arkansas rivers meet the Mississippi. But in 1958, the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission embarked on a plan to bring back black bears.
They brought 254 bears in from Minnesota and Manitoba, Canada, and they released them at sites in the Ozarks and Ouachita mountain ranges.
Arkansas Game and Fish released bears over a 10-year period. Historical upland forest had been cut down, but their rebirth gave rise to rich wildlife habitat.
That population flourished under those conditions, and it was so successful that by 1980, Arkansas Game and Fish Commission was able to reopen bear season in the state.
Bears are back, a natural part of the landscape, as they were before our forefathers set foot here. Today, the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission regulates bear hunting and keeps close tabs on the natural state's bears.
Population's thriving. We estimate that we have 4,000 to 5,000 bears in the state.
Black bears inhabit the Ozarks and Ouachitas, as well as the lower White River area.
Those three populations, we kind of treat them as distinct populations. There's not a lot of immigration and immigration back and forth into those populations from one another.
Bear season takes place in the fall in Arkansas and is controlled by various regulations and a quota system. The season has a set length, but also closes if hunters check a certain number of bears. Over the past 5 years, hunters have taken an average of 422 bears per season in the natural state. Considering there were less than a few dozen bears here just 90 years ago, it's one of wildlife management's most incredible success stories.
No other natural resource agency has ever reintroduced a large carnivore as successful as Arkansas Game and Fish Commission has. It's considered the most successful reintroduction of a large carnivore in history, not just Arkansas or the United States, but around the world.
To maintain that success, Myron Means and the Game and Fish Commission's bear team constantly monitor the state's bears. And while harvest numbers are instructive, they only tell part of the story.
Total length is 55. It's really critical for us in monitoring our bear population to kind of have an idea of how many bears are coming into the system, as well as how many bears are going out of the system that are harvested during the bear season. Well, the way we monitor how many bears are coming into the system is to have a good distribution of collared females across bear range. Of those collared females, we'll go in every year and do cub counts if they're in a cub cycle, or yearling counts if they have yearlings with them, because the cubs will stay with them for actually 2 den cycles. So by doing that, we're able to monitor reproduction effort and survival effort of those cubs up until the time they're a year old.
Radio-collared female bears are tracked to their winter dens. Bears with cubs then get a visit from the Game and Fish Commission, giving us a deeper view into the black bear's world and the work that ensures a robust Arkansas bear population.
Here's his way to get down, right down from there. We're going to go quite a ways further down, but I just want to tell everybody from here on down we probably need to be as quiet as possible. She's just right down below the hill here, but we still have probably another 75 yards. This is a female, black, no chest blaze, and she is 5 1/4 pounds.
Keeping track of Arkansas's black bears requires an understanding of the number of bears leaving the population as a result of regulated hunting, but it also requires insight into how many bears are entering the population.
Arkansas's bear population is really good and really healthy, but it's not like we have 20,000 black bears in the state. We only have 4,000 to 5,000 bears in the state. So it's not like you see bears all the time. So unless you go in and put your hands on females with cubs, and unless you have good data from year to year to year, you really don't have any idea of what's going on with reproductive rates of our bear population.
Game and fish biologists have attached radio tracking collars to dozens of female bears across the state. That representative sample allows wildlife managers to track birth rates and cub survival and make informed management decisions. But first, you have to get to the bear den. Reaching a bear den in the Ozark National Forest isn't the easiest task.
The experienced mothers like to have their cubs in very remote, hard to access areas. Typically they're going to den down in deep ravines and stuff like that, and a lot of times they're pretty hard to access.
With the bear den just 20 yards away, biologists Myron Means and Matt Melson quietly prepared the drugs they'll use to sedate a bear that, contrary to popular belief, is not actually hibernating.
A lot of people think bears are true hibernators, and they're not. They can go through periods of kind of a deeper sleep, but they can also arouse immediately. Even though it's really cold and all that stuff, when we do these den surveys, those females, when we go in, they can hear us coming, it wakes them up, and they're always aware of what we're doing. Some of them are more aware than others. Okay, here we go. She has at least 2 cubs. You can hear 2 different cubs feeding. We just started her, and it'll generally take 10 to 15 minutes for the drug to take effect. Boy, I'm glad I got her in the neck. God, she's huge. She is big. She's got a freaking head that wide. She's always been a big bear. Man, that's a pretty good adrenaline rush. If you're an adrenaline junkie, that's a pretty good rush. Especially when she raises her head up and looks at you 3 feet away. See how her eyes are twitching, jumping. She wouldn't pass a field sobriety test right now.
15 to 20 minutes later, it's safe to begin the den survey. The first step is taking care of Mama Bear.
That drug dries out their eyes. They can still blink a little, but they don't have anything to lubricate their eyes.
Adhesive bandages keep dust and debris out of her eyes and also aid in calming the female while the rest of the den work progresses. The main focus of this research is the cubs, which give wildlife managers a window into the reproductive success of the state's bears.
Black, no chest blaze.
Biologists record identifying characteristics such as color and other markings. They weigh the cubs and take a series of measurements, including body length, chest circumference, and foot size. By plugging the measurements into a formula, wildlife managers can better estimate a cub's age and determine its developmental progress compared to known averages. Over time, the information gathered from these remote bear dens allows biologists to track trends in the bear population and adjust regulations as needed.
You know, if you impact the population too heavy on bears, instead of rebounding in a year or two like maybe a deer population would in an area or something like that, you're talking about a population that may take a decade to rebound.
Because bears have relatively low reproductive rates compared to other Arkansas mammals, annual den surveys provide vital information. Case in point, there was a significant decline in black bear reproduction for 2 years after an unusually late freeze in the spring of 2007.
You know, we had the Easter freeze in 2007, which decimated the soft mass and the hard mass crop for that year. All the fruits and berries in the summer that bears eat, all the acorns and nuts in the fall that bears eat, all that stuff was wiped out. That's why we monitor these bears every year. We were able to make adjustments to our harvest strategies statewide to offset such a high harvest rate and to allow our reproductive rate to come back up to where it needed to be, so we didn't have drops in the population overall. It's kind of the checks and balances.
On average, Arkansas's black bears give birth to 2 cubs every other year.
And the gestation period is only about 65 days for a bear, which is extremely short.
Cubs are born in January, weighing a ½ pound or less. They gain about a pound a week until they emerge from the den with their mother in April. The black bear's den cycle is another natural marvel.
Once she enters that den cycle in mid-November, she will not eat, she will not drink, she will not urinate, she will not defecate.
Bears can recycle intestinal nutrients during the denning process. They also can convert nitrogen from urea into amino acids that aid in muscle development.
And they can actually come out of a den cycle, lose 25% of their body weight, which is all fat, and still have more muscle mass, 5 months, 4 months later when they come out of a den cycle with cubs.
Before this den survey ends, the adult female will get a thorough examination. This bear received new ear tags that identify her as part of the Game and Fish Commission's bear research.
I'll face it the opposite direction in case we can see her with binoculars. We'll have it coming pointing both directions.
The bear cubs go back into the den with a mother bear who's showing signs of waking from her slumber.
Yeah, she's moving real well already.
Black bears are one of the natural state's most dynamic and fascinating animals. And thanks to the work of the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, the story of Arkansas's black bears continues to inspire.
Ever been in a cave before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the car!
How will we?
The car! Your offer has been accepted. Ever bought a house before?
It's our first time.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'll see you at the closing.
But how will we?
The closing!
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Are you looking